folks, and welcome back here to Let's Play Rimworld Lakeside Ridge. I did remember the name this time. So we have our 4 colonists, we have a plan on what we're going to do. I guess at this point we just throw the speed up and let whatever comes. Looks like they're finishing off that mining up there. You die. Why are you unhappy? You want your impressive... Okay. And Prostophile Laxabonic. At least that's not a massive debuff. We'll get on that as soon as we can. Gonna be a while before we get to Bionics though. How long do we have on this food? Okay, that's most of the way done. Looks like they're gonna finish off that mining before they finish off the flooring. I'm actually okay with that because we had no steel. And we might need some for some more power soon. Hopefully when they're done they'll be able to carry what's left back. Nope, only most of it. Well, I can kind of live with that. That puts us up to near 1,000 steel. That's pretty good. What are you doing? Just playing horseshoes, okay. Raid. Let's see what we have here. Attacking immediately. One guy with a pistol. Get everybody up to roughly the same position. We'll throw J-Bear behind that tree there. We'll get Backshare there. Get Kim at the front with that nice rifle. You die on the side. Here he comes, Mr. Newton. Let's take a look. How good are you at shooting? You are a terrible shot. And you're terrible at everything, so even if we down this guy, I don't think we want him. He has found himself some cover now, so we're going to get J-Bear to go melee attack. Somehow, oh, never mind, there he's gone. Turn all these off. Unforbid, unforbid, and unforbid. We're going to throw down a sleeping spot over here. That's just going to be to sleep in. You Die's having a tantrum. I'm honestly okay with that. He's just going to break some things, and it looks like he's just punching a pile of wood. Now that's all of our wood. If he breaks that entire pile of wood, I think he's actually going to break... That's not quite all of our wood, but let's see if he's actually going to break that. This is going to be interesting to see. Yeah, he just broke over 600 pieces of wood. Kind of a dick move, bro. Now, I was content to let that be because we have so much wood out here. Had I needed to, I would have arrested him. Wait, has anyone tended to Kim yet? Apparently not. Okay, well, we'll have Kim treat herself. Looks like she had some kind of energy burn from that pistol, which we may end up equipping on J-Bear rather than his knife, because well, knives are rubbish. Not to put too fine of a point on it, they suck. Some of the melee weapons can be okay, like you get nice big swords or any kind of late game power weapon. I know you can get like psychic lances and stuff, those are quite cool. But knives are just mediocre. Deconstruct that rest bed now. Hopefully people will get on with work soon. What's going on over here? Probably another monkey being eaten by... Oh no, it's a turtle being eaten by a warg. Best thing about that warg is it can hunt for itself. We don't have to really babysit it too much. Let's just check here. Kim's growing is still only at 6. Would very much like that to get higher. It's going to take a while to get all this done, I think. I'm going to order some more wood to be chopped as well. And we'll go for a harvest to get some more plants. Just to keep people busy while all this goes on. Potatoes should be done in another day or two, which is good because we're actually starting to run low on meals. Not to any kind of excessive degree that we have to worry about, but enough that it's worth keeping an eye on for now. What do we have here? Mad animal. Local alpaca. How far away is he? Not far at all. We'll just militarize everyone. Stick them in a row. Have we buried Newton yet? I think we have. Good. Did we take his pistol? Yep, there it is. Looks like the range on those auxiliary pistols is not great. But I guess that's why it's a cheap knockoff of the real deal. We'll have J-Bear intervene. Awesome. Mark that thing to be finished off. If nothing else, I guess the warg will eat it eventually. If it does, it's probably going to bleed to death, I guess. We'll take a look at its health. Yeah, it's going to bleed to death in like 8 hours. We don't really have to do anything about that. Wait, does that say permanent? Permanent gunshot injury, left eye. Oh yeah, no, we nearly shot its eye out. That's a thing that happened. I think we're going to order all of these things to be hauled as well. We've got ourselves a dumping stockpile set somewhere over here. Somewhere where we can store the stone that we're going to use for the stone cutting, but somewhere that we don't mind things degrading if they're left out there. That whispering, if you're listening just close enough, is coming from this monolith here. Which, let's read what it says. A mysterious, upright, standing block of stone. It has an insidious aura. 15% cover effectiveness, so that's not bad. If we ever need to, we can hide behind the crazy altar. Another raid. Attacking immediately. One guy. What do you have? Mole glove claw. Advanced. Okay, so he has claw hands. Well, we'll go deal with Edward Scissorhands over here. And a heat wave. That kind of sucks. We're going to have to get some more power going and get our buildings to be cooled. Because we are in an excessively hot area anyway. Being a rainforest. Let's load up this guy's combat log. Miss. Missed. That was a hit. Okay, well, that went quite quickly. Yeah, it looks like just a random hit. Where did that actually hit? We had asthma. And yeah, no, just a good solid center torso shot. So I guess it's time to run the power over into the next building. Wasn't planning on doing this just yet. But I think we need our cooler going on there. We'll get 2. Because we will just throw vents into these rooms and just allow the temperature to passively cool through the vents there. Are you cooking just bananas? You're just frying bananas. Well, whatever floats your boat, I guess. The workroom is nearly done. What do we have here? We have a party. Well, I'm not sure what there is to party about, but I will take that mood buff. Everyone will be a bit happier for it. And a psychic soothe. Looks like Hildegard is being a little bit nice to us right now. And I think being in the area that we're in, a nice little solar generator as well. Get a second one up and running. There we are. Looks like we're actually getting some more bamboo as well. The alpaca finally bled to death. We'll go unforbid that. They might grab it and cook it. I don't know if the area that we live in, like the heat that we live in, affects how quickly things spoil. I know frozen things and refrigerated things in cold climates spoil more slowly, but I don't know if that's going to apply to some of the other things. Like, will excessive heat make them spoil more quickly or not? Oh well, we'll figure it out as we go. Now then, that should now be connected. No, that wire's not done. Going through that steel quite quickly that we gathered, but I guess that's okay. Be a little bit more comfortable once we actually move into these places. You weren't a night owl, were you? No. Pyromaniac. That sucks. Yeah, those fire starting sprees. I in a file offline, I had a pyromaniac during a mad animal visit, one of the big manhunter pack visits of elephants, try and set the exterior walls of the base on fire. So those can be dangerous in the right situations, but in others they're not too bad at all. I've had a pyromaniac in a desert where the trees were so sparse, he went on a pyromaniac spree out while he was hunting and just kind of set fire to a couple of shrubs and then came home feeling better. I get the feeling here, pyromaniac could be an issue. Also dry thunderstorms. Okay, I'm just cleaning up the temporary living spaces there. Potatoes are nearly grown. That must have been the alpaca. He's now turning into more food. Meanwhile, Udai continues the construction. Is that really where I put the door there? Okay. Another raid. Wow, this is aggressive. She has a bamboo short bow. Well, we will go take cover. Kim. Move up, let's see. Where'd they go? Oh. Oh, they might be preparing carefully, are they? Yeah, wandering. They're not attacking just now. But, you know, I don't think we're going to allow them to just wander. Okay, looks like she is actually going to just sit way back and fire at us. So we'll have J-Bear just sprint on in and hopefully just stab her a whole bunch. I think we actually shot J-Bear there. I don't think they hit him at all. Oh no, bruise and crack from a short bow. There we are. So we'll allow everyone to get back to their business now. I would very much like this to be done. Colonist needs rescue. Kim. Wait, what? What happened to Kim? Stoned on smoke leaf. Heat stroke. Serious. Okay. Rescue Kim. Yeah, it's 57 degrees out here. We really need those coolers. In fact, I think what we're going to do is deconstruct our beds. We're going to sleep in the freezer. Because it's above freezing in there. It's 5 or 6 degrees. I did not realize just how crazy. Will you go rescue Kim, please? Jebe, haul her rifle. Yeah, did not realize that the heat stroke could become that extreme. Well, luckily the I guess the walk-in fridge now will provide us just enough room to sleep in. And it's not even that much of a downgrade to where we were sleeping anyway. Oh, you are slow. You guys getting ready to break again. I'm guessing because he's having to haul someone home in 40-something degree heat on his own. Might not be too happy about that. There is now poop next to our meat. I feel like that's a bad thing. Kim, go eat some food. And get your rifle back. I think when Udai wakes up, we're going to have him focus on... oh, yeah. Guess J-Bear was a little injured. Yeah, we'll have Udai focus on finishing up the power grid, I guess. Not sure what we can do aside from just hide from this heat. This is an excessively hot environment, and until we get more of the power grid up and running, I guess we just have to tolerate it. Or if the heat climbs as high as it is, literally just restrict everyone to this building, which is a little cooler at least. Udai, we're going to prioritize the second solar generator. Another raid and a mad animal. Hildegard is putting on the pressure. Looks like we have another short bow. Send them away. I really need to check if people are attacking immediately or not when those things pop up. Let's see. You're just wandering. Okay. Where's your buddy? Because I saw a second one, I think. There he is. Looks like that mad animal is actually going and... yeah. Well, they're beginning their assault now because that mad animal is kicking the ever-loving nonsense out of them. You are terrible. You'd make a decent researcher, I guess, but that would be it. And you are only 17. You know what we're going to do? We are going to assign a sleeping spot into the latrine. We might capture that person when we're done. Okay, so they, with their spear, are now going to run at us and just get absolutely hammered by gunfire. Perfect. Kim. Prisoner bed. Kim. Capture. We could do with a scientist, and that person would be mediocre at the job, which is all we need for now. Really wish this heat wave would bugger off, but at the very least it's like 5 PM, so the heat should go down a little bit overnight. Psychic Soothe is over. That's going to make people even more cranky. I expect Udai is going to cause some trouble for us. Also, if anyone knows how to actually pronounce this guy's name, feel free to let me know. Because I legitimately have no idea what this man's name is actually, how it actually sounds. And also, he likes to ignore my orders and do whatever he wants. But there's only so much construction to get done. It won't take him forever. Did we capture this person or did they die? I guess they just died before we got them. They were down here somewhere, weren't they? There's our stuff. Unless she got up and wandered off, which is also possible. Let's see, what's the... damage per second, 9.28 versus 8.73. So that steel crystal spear is actually a little bit better than our plasteel knife. You know, Bark, we're going to have you clean then haul. That's pretty much all I want from him for now. He's just going to be my janitor. Janitor and an occasional farmer. Oh, the heat wave is over. That is beautiful. We're now back within barely tolerable heat levels. We're not going to be too bothered about that. If we get super cool at one point and get all of the gear we need to go and take that ship, we will actually try and do it. I've never actually completed a game on Rimworld, except via the traditional method of having everybody that you know, love and care about get absolutely mauled by local wildlife or sold into slavery. Which doesn't actually end the game. If you have a colony you really like, you can leave it once it's empty, like if everyone gets killed or abducted or what have you, and someone will come along and find it later, and then you play as whoever the lucky person is who happens to show up and take over the colony. I don't know if that resets the storyteller difficulty or anything of that nature. I would imagine it doesn't. So we'll deconstruct those beds now. Open that storage back up. Oh, apparently that didn't quite work. Just for now, we'll go back to sleeping spots till all of the construction work that we need is done. And then we'll be able to get some nice rooms going for our people. What a novel concept that's going to be. Ooh. A very neurotic psychopath. Shooting, social, and growing. You know, I think we're going to take that. Psychopaths, the very neurotic is bad. Like, that's actually quite bad. I think that means she breaks a lot quicker. But, a 13 and growing. We have our new farmer. So, Bashkir, sorry, is now literally just a fighter. That's his role. He fights and he sometimes grows. Let's get everybody ready, get them out this way. Kim, I really needed you to not have done that just now. McKay, grab that auxiliary pistol. You can bet your naked patootie you are helping us defend this colony right now. Looks like 3 people. And we have igniting solar generator, melee attacking the monolith, and attacking a wooden wall. Now these people are of course going to change their minds when they start getting shot, and they're going to try and defend themselves. Awesome, they're fleeing. Looks like the only person to actually get hit was strip that person before they die, and then you can have their clothes. How cool is that? Okay, so we are going to need a medical bed. Put that in there for now. And we're pretty quickly actually going to have to expand this to add more bedrooms, which is going to be difficult. Wait, why is you die doctoring? What skill do you have in that? Ah, you're actually pretty good. Okay, yeah, we'll leave you to do that. Take that off Bashkir though, and off McKay. McKay, I want you hunting and growing. Speaking of growing, it is time that we got some heal root production. I think we're going to put that, can we grow on marshland? We can. Just a 7x6 zone, we'll throw that in there. Lots of new plants in here. Heal root, there we go. Nope, please finish off that solar generator. We are actually losing power over the course of the days, ever so slightly. We need this finished so that people are going to continue to path over that like all the time, so we needed that finished, otherwise they were just going to keep interrupting it. Is McKay now? Yep, she's going to go wear all that tribal cack. Kim, after her food binge, looks like she just pigged out and fell asleep in the freezer. J-Bear, who is our social expert? Bashkir is okay at it. It is J-Bear, I thought it was. So once he wakes up, we'll have him trade with these people here. I don't know that we have much to offer them. Some crappy clothes and maybe some bones if they'll take them. (4 AM), that's a perfectly reasonable time to get up. Looks like that person has a quest for us, but we are in no condition to be accepting missions right now. Let's see, they have components, they're a little bit expensive. Let's see what they'll buy from us. They'll buy this fungal stuff and these Arctic earmuffs, and that's it. We're going to get 7 gold out of these people. Well, 7 silver, sorry, gold is a different resource. So it's looking like we're definitely going to need to expand these bedrooms. Not entirely sure how we're going to do it. I think something 8. Missing body parts 20%. Yeah, I think either our warg or that puma ate the head of that woman. I'm honestly okay with it. Also, McKay, just to put this out there, McKay here looks absolutely bizarre, but she has an auxiliary pistol, some awful tribal wear, so she is clothed at least. That's not a door, you ingrates. Okay, that caravan's leaving, that is fine. We have an absolute butt ton of food now. J-Bear is going to be busy for a while. Yeah, I think what we're going to have to do now is just maybe deal with some people having smaller rooms. So once we build actual beds, we'll assign them in order of how valuable people are. So poor Bashkir here with his little straw hat is probably going to get one of the 3x3s now. I think, is it Yidai here? Yes, he wants an impressive bedroom, so we'll give him one of the bigger ones. I doubt it's ever going to class as impressive, at least not with the construction skill he has. But we'll let him crack on for now. Those simple meals are really going to pour in now that the potatoes are done. Nearly finished, and then we can start adding in furniture. I don't know what that thing keeps flashing on my screen is. Mental break, food binge, again. Another raid, wow. And we have porcupine and dog. Well, we will murderate these people as well. We may put a door in here too. Oh, and we have a nice trade caravan coming in. Weapons dealer. They might buy all of those tribal spears and stuff from us. Okay guys, let's go get into position. They're going to have a lot of cover from us as they approach, but that's okay, we can deal with that. And of course they managed to hit us with that bow from a mile away. And we managed to hit J-Bear. Colonists are as likely to hit each other as they are other people. Send away. They're beginning their assault. Yeah, I think they've done that. Bring people backwards. They're alive. We might capture them. Take a look here. Actually a pretty good person. We want to avoid too rapid of an expansion of the colony, but it might be worth capturing that one. Not worth capturing that one. We'll strip that one and then finish them off. We'll undo all that. You die. Capture dog. Oh, we don't have a place for them again. That's right. You die. Capture dog. Kim should tend to J-Bear, but it looks like she's not going to on her own. We'll have to tell her to get up and heal the wounds of the colonists. Looks like we have actually planted some of the heal root as well, which is good because we're going to need it soon. This medicine we have is not going to last forever, especially not at the rate we're being raided here. Definitely need to focus on getting some defenses up. Heard a muffalo passing through. This would be a good opportunity to get severe illness. Dog. Oh, that's okay. Now Kim is going to treat him without any medicine, so if he survives is pretty much just up to him. He's not that bad. Oh, sorry, she's not that bad. It's a 40-year-old woman. They do have extreme blood loss, but hey ho, maybe they shouldn't have attacked people they didn't know. If we had some kind of explosive weapon, I would hunt the ever-loving cack out of these things. But we're just going to leave them be. We're quite heavily injured. I just don't think it's worth it right this moment. J-Bear is fully healed. We're going to go wake him up to trade with this guy now. Will you, you won't. Okay, I was hoping that person would buy the person that we'd captured, but they're not good. Synthetic meat. No, thank you. Let's see if they actually have anything we want. Nothing that I'm seeing right now. Actually, no. We want this. We want that stuff. That's expensive. It's pretty much going to wipe out the money we have. But that is... Oh, it's actually more money than we have. Okay. We'll go for 140. There we are. That little bottle that we just bought is going to allow us to turn our heal root into real medicine. McKay has a massive break risk. That's okay. Dog. How difficult are you to recruit? 99%. You know, we're just going to release him. The time it's going to take to recruit that guy is not going to be worth the resources we'll put into keeping him alive. All that and that. Okay, this building is nearly done. I think we're going to try and... Yeah, there is water everywhere here. We'll throw a water tower down here. And we'll get some plumbing down. That's going to be for our hygiene mod. Means we'll actually be able to install flushing water. Trade caravans leaving. We're okay with that. deconstruct that prisoner bed so that people can use that room again. There's a lot of hauling that needs to get done that hasn't been done yet. Mostly the fact there are potatoes just still laying in the field in bags. We need to get those in the freezer. What's the temperature in here? 21. Okay, so we have a nice pleasant temperature in here. That's good. Saga grown, not so great. And another raid, wow. They will prepare for a while and then attack. We have mosquito and grey. Now I'm okay if it's tribals. Tribals are nice and easy to deal with. They just have bows and arrows. Once they actually begin their attack, we'll take cover in the junk field there. Beginning their assault. Everyone militarize up and in we go. Kim there. Okay there. You there. Awesome. Here they come. Didn't realise Hildegard was going to be this aggressive with us. But as long as it's just these guys, I think we'll be okay. They're fleeing. There's now a mad animal. Where is that? A local monkey. Okay, it's probably going to be coming for us in a minute here. We'll let Kim continue to take her shots at Mosquito. Grey, are you worth having? Kind of, but honestly, I'm okay with the people we have. How bad is your health? Tell you what, we'll try taking a prisoner for now. If she's easy to recruit, we'll take her. If not, we will let her out and get the big diplomacy buff. Because if we impress these people enough, they might stop trying to raid us. Might. Jaybear is being attacked by a panther. There is a panther in my base. Would somebody mind telling me why there is a panther in the front room? You're just gonna have to melee attack it, dude. Like, just gonna have to go for that. Okay, he just killed a panther in a knife fight. Let's take a look at his health. Hopefully none of that scars. Kim, please go take care of that. Yeah, Udai can practice his medicine over there. So I think we're already looking at expansion in terms of bedrooms. Grey. Prisoner. How difficult are you to recruit? 99%. We're just going to release her as well. We'll get the buff. Those people must really hate us if they're willing to send this many raids and have that hard of a recruitment process. I don't know if that influences it at all. I would imagine it does. Now then. What cooks do we have? I know we have at least one, Jaybear. We have just Jaybear. Okay. I think we're actually going to we'll leave that on 2 then. He should do some cooking once he wakes up. Porcupine died of extreme blood loss. That is A-okay with me. The plumbing is done. We can deconstruct that bed. That thing will drag up 35 litres of water a day. That should be fine for the 5 of us that we have here. I think it's time to start looking towards defences. And that's going to need more power. So I think a simple wood fuel generator, or even 2, should do just fine. We're going to extend the roofed area here, 3 tiles out. We'll go 4. Yeah. Actually, no. Let's ignore roof area. No, that's not the right one. Oh, maybe it is. 2 tiles out because we don't want to block our solar generators. And that'll just, I mean, hopefully it's going to make it walking between these rooms a little bit more pleasant. We'll put down some pathways once we get a chance. McKay still has a major break risk. Who do we have who's good at tailoring and smithing? You die. We're probably going to get you on that pretty soon there, dude. And crafting. Andy has a major passion for art, but he's terrible at it. Drop down your... Actually, he's the only one with a passion for construction. So he's basically going to be our, if it needs made, we go to him guy. Okay, I think we'll speed this up for just another couple of minutes here before we end the episode. I would like to get a couple of turrets placed down. Can we actually build turrets yet? No, we can't. So we need to get a research bench up, really. I think someone's upset. You die. We're not surprised. Sanity loss and heat stroke. You still have heat stroke? Oh yeah, I guess it's 40 degrees outside. Holy crap. We're gonna have to be very careful about that in this this jungle. JB, how's your health looking? Yeah, you're just about back on your feet. He does have a scarred left eye though. That's not going to that's never going to get better. We'll have to replace that eventually with a bionic. Or maybe a vat grown eye. They don't seem to mind the rain too much. How's this healery doing? Once we get this coming in, we are pretty much set. You can sell medicine to almost anybody if we can produce our own. We're sitting pretty as far as trade goes. And I think it's time we deconstructed all of these. Go into furniture here. So we'll do a couple of single rooms down here. And then we will prepare for people shacking up together, which does happen in this game. Or at least it can happen in this game. So Udai is probably going to get one of the more impressive rooms, as per his need to be fancy. Has he caught up with it? Yeah, he has. He's caught up to the other guys, to J-Bear's crafting skill. That's good to see. Which I guess means we're just not going to have a bathroom or a toilet in this area. Or we might make one like there and just have this long corridor, long L corridor to the way out. We'll see. Haven't made my mind up just yet. We are working on the colonist beds thing, but it's not our biggest priority right now. We have those 2 wood burner generators. Second drone's ending, great. Later on I think we can actually refine the wood into a biofuel. Let's see, how good is this bed? It's a poor bed, that's not brilliant. Poor dresser. Poor. You'd think if you were like half as good as it was possible to be, you would be able to build half decent beds. awful. Wow. And poor. So later on we're going to have to rebuild these. But as long as there's enough beds for everyone to sleep in tonight, I'm not going to bother rebuilding them anytime soon. So J-Bear claimed himself this awful little bedroom. Let's see how he feels about that. Cramped interior, masochist in moderate pain, comfortable. Okay. So apparently something he's done lately has been comfortable. And Judai is just sleeping in the toilet. I would judge him, but we've all spent a good night worshipping the porcelain gods. Or I guess in his case it's the splintered gods. And on that note, folks, we're going to end today here. Didn't make as much progress as I would have liked, but we did get some stuff done. Nearly finished over here. Defended a lot of raids. Picked up McKay. All in all, not a bad day. Thanks for joining me, folks. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.